But EACC, isn't it possible to find out whether some of these reasons, excuses we are being given are valid? Because as a committee, we are seeing that there could have been collection and not reporting. And that is theft. There is that case, there's that one case that has been dealt with, but there could be others. How do we ensure that we provide that assurance to the market woman that whatever she pays gets to the coffers and can come back to build a market? Senator Morgan.
I wanted to say that we have been told administrative action have been taken, but we have not seen action against those who are criminally culpable. So maybe that's where EACC should come in for deterrence. You know, if you just steal money that is collected on behalf of a county and you are dismissed and you go scot-free, what will prevent another employee from hatching another scheme to also collect and disappear?
EACC?
Yes, Chair. As part of the interventions from EACC in our systems audit review of processes of counties, one of the recommendations that we make for sustainable collection of revenue, Chair, is automation of the services so that you can be able to track any amount that is paid both by the customer, the person who's paying, and by the county government themselves, Chair. So the EACC can also take part in doing this. We can do it in conjunction with their auditors or even on our own. Just have a systems review of how the county runs and make recommendations as we have done in other counties, Chair.
Have you done your risk assessment?
Sure.
Yes.
Sorry, I believe Patricia can do better than this. And I say that because I know the institution you work for, and I know you also, that you are a very thorough person. You're being asked a specific question, that an officer of Kericho County opened a pay bill registered to their name and collected public resources. What has been done specifically by EACC about that particular officer? The county has done the much they could, which is to fire him. But for you as a constitutionally mandated body that sets the standards on ethical practices by public officers in the country, this is something that you should have taken up at least for deterrence, just like Senator Mogeni is saying, so that others who may try to do such things will know that the law will catch up with you and you'll go to jail. Surely, Patricia, you cannot give us policy on that one. Give us a
Chair,
commitment on that specific
I think I was responding on the more general question that had been on the proposal by the chair. On the issue for the subject or the one that had been proposed for investigation by DCI, I think the proposal of the committee was that we get a status update on what has been done, because the initial recommendation was for investigation by the DCI. In the event that there's no progress that has been made on that front, we will take it up, as I had earlier indicated to the committee, for certain.
As we recommend for you to investigate?
No, they must not.
That's
but
your motto.
Yes, we can do it. So motto. We have other matters that are under investigation in Kericho County, Chair, that are active. This one can also be one
Maybe
of
you
them.
can give a commitment that you'll take this up for the comfort of the committee.
Nothing prevents you from taking this one up.
We will take this one up, Chair.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chair, maybe just on exit, and I know Patricia was my classmate and she is brilliant at it, and I have no doubt.
Order, members.
Secondly, I wanted to recommend.
Let me make this very clear. Yes, there is Patricia, the person, and there is the institution she represents. So let's make reference.
No, Patricia, the person.
Let's make reference to the institution. The person, I can see Cherarke and Cheriota fighting over who knows the other better.
For the record, Chair, I don't know where they met with Cherarge. For me, it was Christian Union. So you can see.
Chair, where I met Patricia was when we were praying over lunchtime at Christian Union prayers in Annex School of Law.
Lunchtime prayers.
It's a public place.
We know what Indians do at lunchtime.
So, Chair, let me recommend on the issue of revenue audit. The OAG told us, and I think Muriuki is here, that they are doing system audit. Since this integrity of revenue system of Kericho lacks integrity, would it be in order to recommend to OAG to do system audit of the revenue? Because there is inconsistency in terms of the integrity of the revenue process. Maybe the system audit can be done so that the OAG can give us.
Okay, OAG, then
We've
find a
already
way
done
of,
it.
Yeah.
Maybe you can only wait for our report.
Okay,
it's done.
so something is coming up.
Yeah.
So I think, Governor, in closing, because this is really important to the people of Kericho, issues of on-source revenue are dear to the hearts of people. It's money from the market woman. It's that crumpled 50 bob note. And if there's doubt around it, it even affects you. What do you say to the people of Kericho?
Chair, to the people of Kericho and this committee, Chair, this is that is why I say yes, we have had our share of flaws. But I'm also a proud governor. When I took over this county, the highest revenue which was ever collected from devolution was 422 million. In the year 22-23, I took revenue to 501 million. In the year 2023-24, I took revenue to 834,758,771. In the year 24-25, I have hit a mark of 1,072 million. So in all fairness, we have flaws, even as leaders, everybody, but hitting a billion from what was really 300 million.
Is it mostly on hospital?
Even your county also combined revenue of hospitals and others. That's why
asking,
we budget
Governor,
that is not
can
on
you
trial.
address the chair?
there are questions which
Order, Governor.
Yeah, I'm asking a very normal question anybody would ask. Is this part of hospital revenue? Or is it outside revenue?
You see, the opportunity I gave you, Governor, was not to make a political statement. The opportunity was, from this conversation, it has emerged that revenue is dropping for various reasons. And I just thought that you needed to give the people of Kericho an assurance that their money has not been stolen. But you have gone into a campaign promise spree. So if you cannot provide that assurance that their money is safe, then we can conclude their money is not safe, then we move on.
Thank you, Chair. Like I said, as we do budget estimates, all the revenue streams are placed together in the budget estimates, and we put them together in on-source revenue as one collective pot of revenue. However, Chairman, I want to commit that in those particular streams that we have witnessed a decline, I commit to the people of Kericho that we will be seeing an upward trajectory of the same, and we'll be able to optimize fully what we have equally received. And thank you for the guidance. And also, I've learned one lesson from you today, Chair, which I'll implement from your county, because the work of Senate also is to protect evolution while at the same time share best practices. And what I've taken home today is that Governor Wanga have roundtable meetings just for revenue. And I think, Chair, that one for me is something very strong that I'll also go and implement. And
I wish you would have said that anyone caught stealing revenue will be dealt with.
Yes. Just like we dismissed one already, we have already dismissed one as an example. Mr. Chesimetu stole revenue. We dismissed him immediately, and we are waiting for DCIE to prosecute him. And it's also my warning here, because, government is a very large system and organ. And we want to appeal to all the officers, not only Kericho County government, even national government, that be satisfied and contented with your salary. Because when you are found by the law, you won't escape it.
Okay, members, in the time remaining, allow us, order members.
On the issue of revenue.
We have 3 substantive issues that we must deal with.
Yes.
Pending bills, flagship projects, and this issue of reallocation of development to recurrent. Yeah. Honorable members, we have whipped the revenue horse properly.
Can I recommend
Can we go to the others?
Maybe you didn't get what you were saying.
Yes.
In fact, which we advised Nairobi was to have revenue boards where the authority is created to run in terms of management. It's not round table discussion under Chai and Mandazi. And secondly, it is important that as the governor talks about rise in revenue, it is worrying when 80% of that revenue comes from the hospital. It means people are getting more sick, which is not good.
I think we have made those observations. Let's go to pending bills. No. I am not reopening that conversation unless you want us to be here up to 8 o'clock. On pending bills, because there's a relationship between your OSR and pending bills. Without going to the 4 or 5 pages before us here, could you tell us, Governor, at the moment, how much do you owe contractors and suppliers in Kericho? Just give us a headline figure, and if the number is high, the strategies you're putting in place to ensure that suppliers are paid. I know that there are many accounting issues in this report on pending bills, but let's first deal with the headline. In fact, it would be easy because you are just, right now you're in the process of doing the 24-25 audit. So then your CEC should be familiar with those numbers.
Thank you, Chair. We have a pending application of 631 million. And 631 million, but also,
sorry, 6 or 7?
631 million.
631 million.
And then we have also some of the pending bills that has been ongoing verifications. So in total, because there's a committee working on verification now, is a total of 1.4 billion.
1.4 billion?
Yes.
So what's the difference between 631 and 1.4? That 800 million.
That's around 800 million.
So this 800 million is being verified?
It transists from the previous years, not this time, because contractors comes and say, 2016 I did this job, I wasn't paid, or there was no documentations.
So this is debt that could be 3 years old?
Yeah. So we have put together 3, 4, 5 to 7 years old.
So this 3-year-old debt of 800, why is it taking 3 years to confirm whether it's payable or not?
Chairman, we've been able to make payments, but the process, because when a contractor comes and say, I did this job, and when I did this job the year 2017, there is no documentations. So it calls in then to visit the site, see if the work was really done or not. But for the huge number that were presented to us, we've been able to pay, Honorable Chairman.
So you see, this is why you decided to be governor, and Aaron decided to be a senator, so that you're a CEO who can make the hard decisions.
Yeah.
You have 800 million worth of bills, which you cannot confirm whether the work was done. Are you going to keep it there as a liability forever?
No, Chair. That is why, Chairman, last week in cabinet meeting, I directed we have recruited a new internal audit team, a very efficient professionals, and the committee. And so I instructed and directed them to use 2 weeks to verify, because we don't want a supplier.
That's an ad hoc committee.
Yes.
It's not an external.
Not an external committee. This is an internal committee.
Internal ad hoc committee.
Yes, to do the proper verification on documentations, visit sites, then